Hello everybody, I'm Sneaksy Gamer and welcome back to ARK Survival Evolved. In the last episode, I tamed myself a raptor here, and he's a level 90 now. And I left off cooking some food because I was out. And my raptor just pooped. Later on I'm going to be needing to collect poop like that for a farm, but for now I don't need to. And I'll also be needing to collect the charcoal later on to get gunpowder when I make a rifle and stuff, but I don't need to just yet. I wish I could change so that the skies weren't so damn bright. But if I have it any... Okay, apparently the sound's not fully loading properly yet. God damn it. If I have it any darker for the skies, I won't be able to see up above me, or I won't be able to see on the ground properly then. I like that you can collect your arrows again. Not all of them, but most of them you will be able to pick up again. Sometimes they break, but for the most part you're able to collect your arrows again, which is very useful. But I do need to build some more arrows. I can only craft 3. That's because I've only got enough fiber for 3. Fiber again. Let's get the extended HUD info. I like to have that because at times it can be difficult to see the meters on the side. Like if I'm looking up, it can be very difficult to see, and it just sometimes the numbers are more helpful, other times not so much. But I also like, because I haven't shown this yet, but it shows the time, what day it is, my location with the temperature, and my character and level up there in the corner. So I like to be able to know what place I'm at on the map, and I like to see what the temperature is there, because that's very helpful to know if I can stay in an area or not. I mean, I'll get the notification if I get too cold or too hot down in the corner, but to be able to see what the temperature is in an area before I get those notifications can be nice. Like if I could see the temperatures at, say, right now it's at 61 right here. And yes, I know right over here it's 72, and right here it's 61, but I like to be able to keep an eye on that, because if I can see that it's dropping or if it's climbing, I can get out of that area before it gets too cold or too hot. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes I can. That is not a megalodon, that is the dolphin things. I believe. You stay there real quick. Yep, that is a itchy... Damn it. Get back here for a second, please. Ichthyosaurus, something like that. Put taming food in the last item slot. I believe you need raw fish for that. I think you bring them fish to tame them, if I remember correctly. I've never tamed one, I just read about them. Follow me. I'm gonna need to make more trank arrows if I want to tame anything else. I'd like to get a second raptor right away, but that could always wait till later. It'd probably be better to move out more and start building a wall around my base so that I can have a safe area to keep my dinosaurs when I bring them home. Because the way it is now, they're just going to have to stand outside my house, which can be dangerous. If something aggressive comes by, they will get attacked and might get killed. Ooh, you leveled up again. You've got 1200 health. That should be okay for now. I don't need to increase your movement speed. You've got plenty of movement speed. You can always keep up with me. Food is usually pretty good on these guys too. They last quite a while with what they've got here. So let's go with, give them a little more carrying weight. Oops, wrong button. I want to build a... Did I get the blueprint for... Yes, I did, for the large storage box. I want to build one of those, so let's go and collect the stuff I need for that. Because that can hold 45 items in it, as opposed to that only holding 15. Got enough thatch, I just need to collect 11 more wood. There we go. And keeping these things outside is just a temporary thing. As I expand my base, I will be placing them inside some walls and structures to keep them safe from anything coming through here. That will be useful for taming things. You can use that to what's it called? The slingshot to shoot rocks at things and knock them out. Let's keep my blueprints all together. I do have some hide in here. I've got metal in here. Yeah, see, this can hold 15 things, and this one was 45. Much more useful. Now I need the flint because I'm going to be making some more arrows pretty soon too. I just needed more fiber for the arrows, and probably more thatch now. Oops, I held the button, I didn't need to hold it. 21, that should be okay for now. That will be my thatch is gonna run out, and then I'll need more fiber pretty quick too, so I might as well just... Let's just go ahead and do this. With my other character, I always had over 100 arrows on me, but that starts to weigh you down a little bit too. Because a full stack of 100 arrows ends up weighing like 20 something. 20 exactly, I think, actually, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, I've got 6 spears. I don't need that many. You know what I'm gonna do, though? I'm gonna leave... Split stack. Split half. Leave that here. Can I send 2? Can I put 2? No, don't do that. Can I put 2 stacks of 2 in here? Split 1, place you over there. Can I put this one in its separate? No. Okay. Let's get these placed in slot 4 so I can use them if I need to. So I'll just have to remember when I grab some to grab only 2 of them rather than all 4 so that I can collect my corpse if I need to. I'm gonna need some more flint pretty quick for repairing my hatchet, so... And I need stone and stuff to repair this. Do I have the other stuff I need for both of them? Yes. Because these are both about to break pretty quick here. There we go. Now, what else can I do right now? I know there's another explorer note that's just on the other side of this swampy area over here, but it's not very far to go, but it could be dangerous. So I'd rather wait until I've got a second dinosaur with me. So maybe, just maybe, I can craft some more trank arrows. Yeah, I just need more narco berries. It takes 5 narco berries and 1 piece of spoiled meat for a tranquilizer. Once I get a dinosaur like a trike or a stegosaurus, those will be very useful for gathering berries. They collect tons of berries. I need a lot more. I'm not sure what you would use a dodo for other than possibly for farming eggs. Get a few of them and then just get eggs like crazy. Because apparently dodos mate all the fucking time. Like, constantly. At least that's what it makes it sound like in the information you can read on them. I'm getting plenty of fiber while I'm doing this too, so that's nice. I still would like to get a dinosaur I can do this with because it's much more efficient. You don't get the fiber with the dinosaur, but still. At least not with a trike or a stego, you don't get fiber. Different dinosaur might be able to collect fiber. There's also plants that give way more fiber right in the trees right off that swamp. So I might actually build my base where it was before, where I had my old one, because it wasn't the greatest spot, but it has a really good supply of wood and real close to the water, real close to plenty of rocks. So maybe I will just put my base right down there again, but that's going to be after quite a while. Nine of them. Wait, bitch. one more narco berry and I should be able to craft an extra tranquilizer. Craft one. I'm gonna have to start collecting narco berries pretty heavily if I want to start taming other stuff. That's awesome. I've got a level 91 raptor with me. Whoops. Gotta be careful when you eat the stim berries though, because they dehydrate you. I'd like to tame one of them, but they would require prime meat to tame because they don't stay asleep for long. Like 10 minutes is all they'll stay asleep for, if I remember correctly. And that's a low level one would only be asleep for like 10 minutes. A higher level would probably be asleep for much less. I've never tamed one of these. I wonder what they would be used for. Yeah, I mentioned in the last episode there was this thing called the Dodo Dex, which gives name suggestions for things. My favorite name I saw for these guys was War Pickle. I don't know why War Pickle, but it just made me laugh. Because as far as I know, they're not useful at all. You would probably be good for gathering berries, but you're faster than hell when I attack them. Yeah, see, watch. When I attack... Ah, my raptor kills it, but that's not... That's another thing. When I want to tame something, I have to set my raptor to not attack, because he will kill it otherwise, as far as I know. I'm just going to collect a bit more meat for my raptor, because then it can carry some meat, and then over time that meat will spoil. When you have something in your dinosaur's inventory, it doesn't spoil as quickly. See, for me, raw meat, well, that one's got 6 minutes and 20 seconds left. That's not fresh, but this one's got about the same amount in the bar, and it's got 19 minutes and 40 seconds, so it lasts quite a bit longer in their inventory. They're useful for carrying raw prime meat as long as they don't eat it on you, which can happen. I always make sure to have plenty of other meat in the inventory to kind of hopefully prevent that, but it's hard to find my house again. Maybe I should make a standing torch. Do I have the engram for that? Yes, I'm going to make a standing torch and place it here. It lasts quite a while. It will keep the fire will keep burning for quite a while on one of those. But I need some wood and some thatch. I wonder. Oh no, that's a thatch roof. I can't place things on thatch roofs. I can't place... Oh, I can place this up there. Okay. I think it's walls is what it won't support, but I will throw one of these up here. Damn it. I'm gonna go and collect a bit more wood, and then I'll put a huge stack of wood in there, and that will stay lit for quite a while. Wood burns for way longer in one of those than it does in a campfire. Like, I can put a full stack of 100 wood into one of those, and I would leave my base and come back an hour and a half later, and it would only be down by maybe 20 at most, and that's probably an over exaggeration of how much it lost. That it lasts quite a while. 96 light fire, and that will stay for a very long time. And it will give me a way to notice where my house is. I'm going to turn the gamma up. It may be a bit cheap, but it is extremely useful to be able to see when you're wandering around at night. I don't know how many times I would be wandering around and I couldn't see anything around me, and I'd be hearing noise and I have no idea what it is. That gets very, very tense. This game can actually get very scary at times. Dodos aren't really worth anything other than just to get the meat and hide off of them at this point, unless it's a really high level one. Then it might be worth it for a little bit of experience, but not much. I really want to kill that stego over there, but I'm going to need a lot more arrows for that. And probably multiple bows, because my bow would break on me. Or at least the ability to repair this one multiple times. Ah, that's over on that other island. I might head over and get that. Because the green one's going to give me better stuff than the white one will, and I might be able to get... I don't remember if the green ones can drop crossbows or not. Yeah, see, that one can give me a little bit more experience than the other ones, but otherwise, like the real low levels, like level 4 and stuff, you barely get 1 experience point out of killing them. Yeah, I saw those, a name for those was meatloaf, which makes sense. Let's go with a little more health for now. Damn it, there we go. Now, what was it that I wanted to craft, that I wanted to learn next? There was something I was just thinking about it a little bit ago that I wanted to make next. Or not make next, that I wanted to learn next. Did I learn the water jar yet? Yes, I did, but I need crystal for that. That ghillie armor is extremely difficult to make at this point, so I might as well just wait, just hold off on that. This stuff could be useful, but it's going to cost me quite a bit to make it. I want to get a crossbow as soon as I can, because crossbows are much more effective than a normal bow. Did you attack that? You hit the parasaur, you idiot. Good thing it wasn't the trike. Because I do not feel like fighting a trike right now. They'll knock you back like crazy when you get hit by them. Oh shit, it's way up on that part. I don't know if I'll be able to climb up to get to that one very easily. I mean, I know I can climb up there, but it could take a little bit. Might not even be worth it, actually. Oh well, I can still collect resources and shit on the way over there. few or gain another level maybe, depending on what I run into. I like to imagine the cooked meat is like a steak and I just stuffed like 5 steaks down my throat at once. That's kind of a weird thought. Looks like we got a dilo over there maybe. From here it looks like a dilo anyways. Looks too, yeah, it's too small to be a raptor. And dilos wiggle their tails all over while they're walking like that. Or raptors, not so much. You leveled up again. I'm gonna give you a little more health. Health is always nice on your tames. If they get health, that means they won't die very easily. Or not as easily anyways. I really gotta get some crystal and some metal, but the easiest and closest place to get that will be over on that, past that Spino, so I gotta get something to kill that Spino before I can do that. So I'm probably going to have to farm small amounts of metal up until I can craft a crossbow and a smithy and a crossbow and all that stuff. And then when I make the crossbow, then I can go and kill the Spino and then make my way farther in to get the other stuff. I'll leave the Dimorphodon alone. Those things can actually be very dangerous if you're not careful, because they're fast and they fly around and they'll get away from you and swoop in to attack. And I've been killed by one before actually, and it was completely an accident because I hit it by accident at some point while fighting something else. And all of a sudden, next thing I know, I'm getting swiped left and right by the thing and I get killed. Let's give that guy a wide berth there. Last thing we need is to fight something like that, because they're tough. And if one attacks, the other one probably would at the same time, and I don't need that. There's that iguanodon. Dehydrate again already. It's because I've been running. I seriously need to remember not to run so much. There's that Tickle Chicken again. Man, those things are horrifying if they attack. Because they will. They'll fuck you up fast. Just a couple of hits and you're dead. If that even. But yeah, they're an herbivore and they're normally peaceful. Shit, did it just... No, it didn't disappear. It's gonna disappear before I get up to it, isn't it? Okay, you can stay over there for now, Bitey. Or find your way over here, maybe, I don't know. There is a way to climb up over here somewhere. I remember because it was the first time I came over here. I figured it out, and I didn't think it would actually work. There we go. Like that. But is it gonna disappear before I get to it? I've had multiple times where I'm going for a high level one of these things and all of a sudden just as I get to it, it fades away and it's like, oh my god, you've got to be kidding. Come on. How the fuck do I get up there? I've done it before. How do I do it? There we go. Oof. Okay, not as good as I was hoping. That was really not that great. Here, you hold on to these things. Oh, not those. Those things have a bit of weight to them, and so does that. You hold those. starting to get a little lighter out already. Yeah, I want to check something real quick when I get over here. That's just a parasaur. I saw movement and I couldn't tell what it was at first. You stay back from the edge because the last thing I need is for my raptor to fall off the edge and land in the water. I want to see if there's a megalodon circling under. Yep, that's what that was, alright. Yeah, see, that's why you don't want to just hop down there with no way to get back up here, because you have to drop in the water next to that then. Oops. And raptors don't have... Their turning radius isn't that terrible, not as bad as some things, but I have had a couple of times where I was right against an edge and my raptor went to turn around and walked off the edge. And that's not very nice when that happens. I once found a parasaur that was stuck in there somehow. Damn it, I've been running again. I really gotta learn to stop doing that. Now if I don't sprint, that will be enough to keep me. I wouldn't have been able to get that one out of that pit, otherwise I would have just tamed that one. But I highly doubt I would have been able to get it out of that spot. Now this is the shit I don't like, is when you can't see anything. Worst case scenario, if something comes at me, I'll smack it with my torch and that'll set my raptor again on it. Damn it. Wait a second. What's attacking that parasaur? Is that just a dilo, really? There you go. Come on, this way. Whoops. I knew that was coming, that's why I covered my microphone. I just remembered there's actually another explorer note right through here that I could have grabbed while I was getting the other ones for an even better bonus yesterday. Damn it. Right here. If I had remembered that. God damn it, I ate a stimberry. I gotta get some crystals so I can make that glass jar. I really do. I don't know. Maybe crystal can drop in some of the higher supply drop things. Loot crates, whatever you want to call them. I've heard them called beacons. I honestly don't know if there's actually a technical name for them, but whatever they are, they're very helpful. I'm trying to remember, was there an explorer note around here somewhere? I highly doubt it. I think I would remember it if there was, but I had forgotten about that one too, so... I can keep my eyes open. advantage of this quadruple experience for now. I hit him right in the ass with a spear because he ran in front of me. Whoops. Dang, that Dilo. Is that just its color? Or is it actually bloody? Nope, that's just its color. That looks horrible. I feel horrible for that. But it's also funny looking. I've been ambushed by raptors right around this area several times, so I gotta keep my eyes open. Like you don't see them and all of a sudden they're right on top of you and tackle you. I found that the ghillie armor wasn't as effective as I was hoping it would be when I made it before, plus it takes a lot of organic polymer to create it, and I don't have a real easy supply of that right now. I can get it from those duck things, but you don't get a whole lot out of them, and it takes quite a bit to craft the armor, and you need it to repair the armor. Ooh, a Bronto. Have I even found one of them yet? Those things are awesome. I will be taming one eventually. That'll be a long time from now, though. That's a Sarco over there. With my raptor, I should be able to take one out as long as it doesn't get us in the water. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, with my raptor with me, we should be capable of killing that thing. As long as it doesn't drag us out under the water. In the water, they are much more deadly. Not to mention there's piranhas and shit in the water too. Level 8 only. Did you get the... Yep, you got the thing from it. Oh. See, that thing is where you can summon one of the bosses for the game, but you need a lot of stuff to do it. Let's see if I can get over to it, if I can find a safe spot to cross here where it's not too deep. Preferably, I'd like to find a place that doesn't have piranhas everywhere in the water, but that's going to be hard to do. That's why I don't want it to be very deep, because then we can run across the majority of it instead of having to swim across, and we can be a bit faster. I'll have to watch for Sarcos too. That's a Diplo, maybe? Can't tell from here. I think it's a Diplo. Diplodocus, or whatever the hell they're called. There's a Tickle Chicken. You might actually get us across the water a bit quicker, but we do have to watch out for piranhas. Yeah, no, you're not quicker. Come on, get out of the water. Out of the water. This could be dangerous. I might run into something dangerous over here, but hopefully I won't. I forgot to turn the gamma back down. I'll notice that after a while when everything looks way too bright, it's like, oh yeah, wait a second, I forgot to do that. Level 8. I'll leave that one alone. Fucking compies. Where's my raptor? Get back here, get out of the water. Were you trying to fight the piranhas still? I wonder if he was trying to fight those piranhas still. I do not want to go in the water here because the water here is deep enough for megalodons. So I want to stick to the land. But I have run into raptors here, which could be dangerous in a small area like this. And I could run into alpha raptors just about anywhere, which are extremely dangerous in any area. I'm going to change your follow distance to low. Because you're not a real big dinosaur, so that doesn't hinder me at all. With a bigger dinosaur, having them set to low, they're going to be pushing me around all the time, so... But with him, it's not a big deal, because he's not that big. Yeah, this is a thing where you go to summon a boss. And in order to summon this one, you need... Dragon Gamma Portal, you need Artifact of the Cunning, Artifact of the Immune, and Artifact of the Skylord, and Artifact of the Strong. Then for the beta version, you need those artifacts as well as a bunch of stuff from high-end enemies. And then for this one, you need even more stuff. And they're increasing in difficulty from Gamma to Alpha. Gamma being the easiest, which I still doubt I will be able to kill. And what boss was this? Oh yeah, Dragon, duh. I just read that. This could be dangerous, but I'm gonna explore over here a little more too, since I'm here. Oh, there's a raptor. Is it just the one? You can tell the raptors by their tail if you can't see the body very well. And it just jumped into the water after that thing. I don't want to attack it while it's in the water because I don't want my raptor to go out into the water after it, which he probably would. But what was chasing them down here? I don't want that dropping down on top of me, whatever it was. Because that up there could have been a Carno, which would be bad news here. I'd rather not fight a Carno unless I've got multiple. Ah, fuck, he went in the water. Shit. Shit, get over here quickly. I'm gonna make him passive real quick. Shit, there's a Megalodon. No. No. There's multiple Megalodons. No. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. Damn it. There's nothing I can do to help him. He's dead. Oh, thank God he got out of the water. Oh my God, that was close. Oh, that scared the hell out of me. You stay there. I'm going to get to the edge of the water and take a drink real quick. Oh my God, that scared me. There was like 4 megalodons in there. I am so lucky he didn't get killed. It's because he's got so damn much health, I bet. I bet that's the only thing that saved him. Was all his health. Oh my God, that scared the hell out of me. I thought for sure he was gonna die. Thankfully, the megalodons had been attracted to those other things, so maybe they were too distracted to attack him. Or if they did hit him, they didn't hit him much. Because that many megalodons in the same place could have been pretty much death for him. Don't fucking fall in the water again. Jesus, that scared me. You sure know how to scare me, don't you? I would have been so mad if he died. There were 2 raptors. I didn't see that there were 2 of them, but apparently there were. Dilo. Wasn't there another one over there, though? Oh, did they actually get you? I heard the noise. They did actually. That one did actually blind him when it spit on him. You've got a lot of stuff on you. The only thing is, I shouldn't go too far because I do have to make my way back home at some point. I've only got 3 cooked meat left, so I should probably start heading back for home, actually. Hopefully we don't run into any problems on the way home. There is a safer place, at least in the water part, safer, that I could use to cross back towards home, but there's also the risk of running into Titan boas and Sarcos and Capros in that area. It's right over by the swamp. There's a narrow area in the water we can practically walk across the whole thing. There's a couple of little tiny dips that go to where we'd have to swim sometimes if I hit the wrong spot, but for the most part it should be safe. As long as we don't get hit with a bunch of stuff at once, we should be able to handle those things, though. See, I don't know what he's capable of handling. Obviously, a couple of raptors didn't do too much to him. He was perfectly fine. But depending on what we run into it could be extremely dangerous as well. Like something like a Carno, I can't guarantee he'd be able to take that, because they do more damage and they've got a lot more health than a raptor. Plus, I'm pretty sure they can stun if they charge you. I think you can get knocked back by them at least. I don't know for sure what all they can do. But I know they're dangerous and I don't want to have to fight one of them. Oh. A green one right there. Let's go ahead and go grab that then if we can. How deep is the water here? I don't think megalodons will go this shallow, but I can't guarantee it. Apparently megalodons have a huge aggro range too, from what I read anyways. Is that a drop out there in the ocean? Looks like it. Might just be a graphical thing from the lighting or something, but it looks like there's a green drop out in the ocean over there. Which I have seen, where they'll be offshore a little ways and you'd have to dive to get them, and then it's just like, yeah, I'm not doing that. That one can stay there. Got some narcotics and stuff from that. Some flint and fiber and a couple of other things. Ah, fuck. Tickle chickens over there. They killed an iguanodon, really? Why didn't it fight back? Iguanodons always fight back. Why didn't that one? Unless it was already injured from something else. We do not want to approach that tickle chicken. That is dangerous as all hell. They've actually got quite a bit of... Okay, that's just a diplo, but we don't want to get too close to that either. If you get too close to a diplo, it will start attacking you, and that's just not good. When something that big attacks, that's not good. So we may have to go the long way around to avoid running into dangerous herbivores. Sad when the plant-eating ones are dangerous too. Damn it, my throat. 1 second. Is that better? Nope. I don't know what's happening with my throat. I'm sure you can hear it. My voice is getting all scratchy like. I guess I'm going back home this way. I kind of wanted to cross at the swamp area, but oh well. Raptor. God, I'm tired of hitting my raptor by accident. It'll be easier once I have the crossbow, because that doesn't have a wind-up time. That you just have the arrow loaded and it fires immediately as soon as you click. Where with the bow and with this, you have to hold it for a second. Oh, fuck, that thing's right there. You know, I'd like to get up on the cliff and just shoot that thing to death, but that's very cheap and could be quite difficult to pull off, actually. Because those things have a shitload of health. Like, thousands of health. And depending on its level, it could have a lot. There's 3 of those fucking things around here. What the hell? Man, tickle chickens suck. It still makes me chuckle sometimes when oh god. I saw something running towards us and I thought one aggroed for some reason. Because one of those, yeah, we'd be dead. We would have no chance. God damn it. Yeah, something kind of comical about those dilos. They were in, I believe it was the first Jurassic Park movie that had the dilo in it. There was the guy Dennis Nedry, I believe his name was Dennis Nedry. You can get a skin for your helmet that's called Nedry glasses off of them, which is a reference to that guy in the movie, because he got, in the movie, one of those spit on his face and blinded him, and I'm pretty sure he got killed then. I don't remember for sure, but I do remember, I definitely remember it spitting on his face and blinding him. And you can actually get his glasses as a skin for your helmet from those sometimes. I've only had it drop for me like once. Level 100, Jesus. That was nice. So many fucking dodos. Level 60. Level 56. What did I just see out there? I saw something out there. Level 28. Yeah, that one was agitated. They'll flap their wings like that and walk a little faster when they're upset. I mean, it doesn't do them any good. I like that when it's raining, you automatically stay hydrated. So apparently your character just drinks the water, drinks the rain as it's coming down or something. I might be able to go over to that other part from here if I really wanted to. Another dilo. I've been seeing a lot of those. At least it's those and not other stuff, though. I can handle dilos. I can't handle Rexes yet. But Rexes wouldn't spawn in an area like this unless it was very rare. I don't think Rexes can spawn here, though. I don't remember for sure, but if they can, it's an extremely rare spawn. There's another dilo over there. Dimorphodons, one of them chalico things. Parasaur. There's a lot of variety on this island as opposed to when I was here before. Oh, Tech Parasaur. What level is it? Level 14? Yeah, I'll leave it alone. I don't need the metal and oil from it or anything like that. Not yet, I don't need those kinds of supplies anyways. Another fucking dilo. Whoops, missed. Oh fuck, there's a Carno. Whew. Oh my god. Are you not gonna attack this thing or something? Yeah, that's the scary thing about the fucking Carnos, is they'll come out of nowhere like that. Like, I had no idea that thing was here, and it's just on me like that. God damn it. Why did the Packy attack us? Did Bitey hit it by accident? Oh, I am not in good shape here. Don't eat this stuff. It kills you instantly if you eat it by accident. I found that out by accident one time. I hadn't read the thing, and I'm like, oh, use. And I used it, and dead instantly. Immediate death. I was not too impressed. Oh, I can just repair my hide pants, and then I can drop those. My health is going back up slowly. Maybe it wouldn't be a good idea to go over there right now then. If I got attacked by a Carno here, which is pretty rare, there's probably some over there somewhere too. Yeah, no, I'm not going through the water. My health is too low right now. And I don't have any more cooked meat, which would heal me if I ate some of that. It regenerates a little bit of health. I don't see anything right now, so let's go with a little more health. No, let's go with... There we go. It wasn't applying the thing for some reason. For some reason, it just didn't want to work for me there. Got it. Hit it right in the ass, but I got it. Got a little tail here. I think compies were in, was it Jurassic Park 2? Can't remember for sure. I know they were in one of them. At least I think it was the compies that were in that movie. I can't guarantee it was compies, but I believe it was. Oh, I am not doing good out here. I mean, we're surviving, which is better than it could be, but at the same time, I'm not surviving very well. I killed a level 80 with a single headshot from the spear. That don't make sense. But yeah, there's ones that are like level 20 that don't die from a single headshot. I might be able to stop and grab that before I head back home. Oh my god, that's scary. I'm pretty sure it can't hit me when I'm on the bridge, but it's still scary to see it. It's the same way with a raft. They can't attack you while you're in a raft, but still going right next to them is scary as all hell. Like, I know I'm safe from it in the raft, but it scares me to go past them anyways, just because I know if something was to happen where I fall off my raft for some reason, I'm dead. Yeah, even on the raft, I have not explored much water, because apparently out farther, there's these huge things that will come and destroy your raft, and then you're left with nothing out in the water, so I figure better to not take that chance. Now see, when I originally came to this place with my other character, I think there were Dilos here the first time, and then there were Compies another time, and Pagomastax another time. So I'm glad we haven't run into those things here this time. But I will be cautious still, because I don't want to run into those things. Or worse, I could see raptors being out here sometimes. I could imagine that, and that just wouldn't be good. Oh, looks like I'm back to full health almost. I'm gonna need to get some water before I head home, so I might have to go this way to get home, so I can get down to the water right over here. I could go that way too, but I kind of want to go this way. We're only at an hour, but at this point, I was worried that I'd been going for way longer than I realized. Okay, you fell off the cliff somehow. I don't know how we managed that. Once I get some better armor, most of these things aren't going to be as much of an issue. It's just right now all I've got is hide armor, which doesn't protect me well at all. Like the Titan boas, or Titano boa, whatever. Titan boa is what I call them. Will actually be much less threatening once I get better armor, because I'll be able to kill them. Well, at that point I'll have better weapons too, but I won't have to worry about them as much because they won't deal as much damage. Same with Sarcos. Later on I'll be able to stand toe to toe with a Sarco. Not really high level ones probably, but like the ones I've been coming across so far, I'd probably be able to stand toe to toe against them later on. Ooh, look at what we got over here. Oh, that was a level 104? Holy shit. And then there was a Sarco up a little further I saw. Is that it out there in the water? No, that's a Baryonyx, I think. I don't like losing sight of dangerous predators like that, because if you don't know where they are, you don't know if you're in danger until it's too late. There you are. I knew you were around here somewhere. Stay back a little ways. doing pretty damn well. And you've got a nice collection of raw meat going on there. What do I see over there? I see something. Oh, is that one of those fish-like thingies? Not really a fish, but they look kind of like a fish. Damn it. 1 second, please. A Diplocolus or something like that. Yeah, Diplocolus. But yeah, they can be pretty funny to watch because they run from everything. Those things do anyways. Like, you even get close to them like that. I barely even got close to it and it was running away from me already. Because they're food for basically everything else. Dang it, I was naturally going back towards my old base. That's not where my base is anymore. That won't work. I can get there from here, but... I can get there from here, but it would have been quicker to go the other way, I think. How many trank arrows did I pick up from that one thing? 2. Okay, you know what? I've got some stuff I don't need in here. Let's drop this and that. Don't need another one of those. I don't need this stuff. Don't need that. Okay, that looks good. That's a little better. See, I'm real slow because I'm carrying too much right now. Oh, I'm not carrying too much, but I'm carrying pretty close to my weight limit, so it slows me down. Yeah, when I had my base up here, all these trees and rocks kept respawning after a little bit, so you've got plenty of space for stuff up here. You've got plenty of resources up here, pretty easily accessible. Is that Trudons? Let's get away from them before it gets to be nighttime. Once it gets dark, they will attack quite aggressively. Right now, we're fine, but when it's nighttime, they're dangerous. I want to keep the medjool berries because those are used for taming herbivores. They work better than other ones usually. At least in the ones I've tried so far, they worked better than other berries. It seems like they favor those over other berries. Now see, those turtles can carry a lot, but they're slower than hell. In water, they're quick. On land, they're extremely slow. And not really worth the hassle. Because I always end up waiting for them. I always end up stopping and waiting for it to catch up. And it just takes way too long. I mean, you can pretty much outrun them just by walking. So they're pretty slow. If you just keep walking, they'll get so far behind you eventually that you can't even see them anymore. So it's not really a great land tame. In water, they can swim pretty quickly, but on land, they're pretty slow. So it's kind of a hassle to have them following you around. It's more trouble than it's worth, really. Yeah, I know. I'm almost home where I can cook up some meat and... then I will be... Did I get that from one of those piranhas I killed or something? Fish meat first. Now let's see, how much does this have in it? How much is it burned through while I was gone? Did you go into my house? It's on its 9th one that whole time I was gone, so yeah, that lasts a while. Stay there for a minute. Only enough for one. But yeah, things like those Caprosuchus scales are what you need for some of the summons for the bosses later on, so I will be keeping them with me. I'll be collecting them over time. What level is this trike? It's right by my house, so I might be 96. I don't know if I have enough tranquilizers to put it down. I don't know if I'd have enough trank arrows to put it down, so... And I don't know if I have enough berries to keep it fed either. I don't. So it would not be a good idea to go for that one right now. I mean, I could always scramble for berries afterwards, but that's not very fun, having to rush to get stuff to tame something while it's knocked out. Preserving bin, what did I need for that? Stone, fiber, and wood. Okay, I've got some of those things. No, I just need a bunch of wood. Because then I can start storing berries in there and they'll last longer. How much wood did I need for it? 30. That's not much. There we go. I've got enough already. Yeah, that can be used to cook jerky later on with, or, well, right now I could actually use it to cook jerky, but there's no real need for it just yet. Yeah, if I place these in here, they go from 6 minutes to 6 minutes. Never mind. Store your perishables with spark powder to preserve. Oh, with spark powder. Yeah, that's right. That's right, I need spark powder for it, don't I? Ah, that's better. But how much spark powder do I need? I'm gonna need a lot more spark powder though. And to get spark powder I needed flint and stone. That'll be used for the forge, the refining forge, when I make one as well. I actually don't think I ever used spark powder on these things before, so I wasn't even using it right. I know you need spark powder to, yeah, that's too dark right now. I know you need spark powder to cook jerky in there, but I honestly didn't even know that you need spark powder to keep things in there. Ooh, that's nice. How did I never realize I needed to put spark powder in that thing? Let's go and get this drop over here, see what we get from it. Hopefully something useful. God, those things freak me out. I should really get rid of that hive eventually. I could probably do it now, but I've never actually tried to completely remove one. Because when you attack them, it sends out a bunch of bees. And then you've got to fight off the bees, and eventually a queen bee will come out. Is that just a tech dinosaur, or what is it? Can't tell from here what that is. Yeah, that's just a tech parasaur. Couldn't tell for sure. Oh, my bow needs repaired soon. I've got what I need to repair it though. Fuck, where'd I lost track of that thing. Where'd it go? How did I lose track of that? It shouldn't have disappeared just yet. Once I get closer to it. Is that the one I saw? I thought it was closer. Yeah, it's a bit foggy out right now, so it's hard to see some stuff. It's a bit harder to see than normal. So that's not in the woods like I thought it was, is it? Oh yeah, it might be. Yeah, it is. Okay. Is this the one I've already got? Or is this a different one? No, this is the one I already have. Okay, let's go. Oh, that's brighter than hell. Ooh, a new bow, a parachute, and some arrows. Nice. Okay, yeah, it was right on the edge. That's why it looked like it was so far away. It just looked like it was way farther away than it should have been. Yeah, that's why I keep the gamma up at night. I'd much rather be able to see some stuff at least. Yeah, I know there's the torch and everything, but that gets extremely annoying to have to keep switching over to that, because you can't just hold the torch in your offhand or anything. You have to carry the torch in your main hand, and then you can't have a weapon ready or anything, and it just gets annoying. Having to switch between your weapon and the torch, so then when you have to switch to your weapon, you can't see what you're shooting at, and it's just much better to just up the gamma a bit and keep it there for me. This one's gonna be a little while before it gets here, but... Hello. Yeah, they'll come right up to you like that. So taming them is actually pretty simple, I've heard, but I've never tried it. Let's hope that Spino doesn't come down the shore this way. Yeah, I can have the gamma down near one of these, because that lights up the area pretty well, but I prefer to keep it up still so I can see a little farther. Where is that Spino? Because I'm seeing herbivores down there, which means he's not right by that part. But I don't want to aggro it and have it kill my raptor. That's why I want to get the spyglass. I could see farther things that are farther away than from here. That's one of the reasons, anyways. That and the fact that I mentioned before, it shows me like the stats of things. Like if I pointed at that trike, I would see its level, how much health it has, how much torpidity it has, all its like carry weight, things like that. So yeah, it's very useful. Makes it so you can tell whether it's worth taming something or not, or whether you should try to fight something or not. More supplies. Was that a yellow one I saw? What the hell? Where'd it go? It seems to have disappeared. Yeah, you'll see those dolphins every once in a while. You'll see their heads sticking up out of the water, and that's just they died out there from something and they're just sitting there. Another white one there, or multicolored, I guess, because the beam is white but it's got other colors in it. It's hard to tell right now, but God, those things are so annoying. And they'll startle you sometimes too, because you won't know they're there, and all of a sudden you'll hear them swoop in and grab something. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell from here, but you might be able to see like red and green and stuff shimmering on the very edges of that. So they're white, but they've also got other colors. I think that yellow one's probably out in the swamp, which means, well, I wouldn't be able to open a yellow one anyway. I think yellow you need to be level 50 to open. So let's just head over and collect this white one when it shows up. I'm hoping to get something very useful from these things, but so far I haven't gotten anything incredibly useful. Like a crossbow in one of them would be very nice. Although then again, I wouldn't be able to repair it when I needed to if I got a crossbow, because you need to repair it at a smithy. But still, it would be nice to get something useful. I was gonna shoot that thing, but I don't want my raptor chasing it into the water if it dies out there. I'm a terrible aim, man. What were you running from? Oh, a Dilo. See what I mean? Dilos just love to harass everything. Let's do that so that it's not so hard on the eyes when I get over here. That stuff's not worth picking up. I will, however, drop it all out on the ground so this thing doesn't stay here. And I heard a Dilo scream at me. Oh, it's running away, never mind. Oh, it's morning already. Not light enough to do that yet. If those attack me, then I'll fight them. But it seems like they don't steal food out of your hotbar. So that's nice. At least they won't steal the food I've got ready for eating. If you've got it just in your inventory, yeah, they'll swoop and steal it out of your inventory. What do I feed you? It said something. What did it say? It said something. Probably just said put taming food. Oops, I need water. I want to find out where that damn... where that damn spinal went. Because it seems like dinosaurs do despawn after a while, so it could have disappeared already. I don't know. I doubt it, but... possible. Because if I can get... No, I need a metal pick to get the crystals, that's right. Damn it, I was gonna say if I can get over there I can get the crystals and make that thing, but I need a metal pick to gather crystals, I forgot. Oh shit, that's a pego. The hell? Bastard. Where's my... What? Did you get it back somehow? Yes, I forgot they do that too. If they kill a pego that stole something, they'll end up with your item in their inventory. I forgot about that. I'm not seeing that spinal so far, but it could be over around the bend and it might might still be there and I just can't spot it. It might have moved on too. It could have moved farther in upriver. I don't know. I'm gonna get the gamma back up so I can spot it if it's in the trees or something. Thank you. I never ran into that many Pygamastax here before. Apparently increasing the difficulty causes way more dinosaurs to spawn around. Because I never ran into this many in this area. He might be up on the other side of this little hill here. In which case... Oh, there's parasaurs over here, which means it's not here. Because it would be attacking them if it was. Oh, for one thing, that's good. The Spino's not right here anymore, but another thing is, where is it? I don't know where it is, which is bad. It's probably moved up that way farther. Because they don't go out into the ocean, I don't think. They'd get killed by stuff out there. It's probably upriver farther. I kind of want to check. Because the last time I saw it, it was right in this area, and it's obviously not here now. It didn't go back over to that part. So either it despawned or... It's one of three things. Either it's despawned, it moved on, or something killed it. And if something killed it, I don't want to find out what that was. I mean, I want to know what it was, but I don't want to run into it. I'm assuming it's just moved farther in. There's a baryonyx. Nope, I'm carrying too much for that. Ooh, don't fall off the edge there. Did you... Oh, thank God. I thought he fell off the side. I was going to be so pissed. Stay there for a second. I don't need you falling off the edge into the water or something. Okay, the Spino's not over here. There's a big old circle over there. And a boa. The Spino's not here. I'm thinking it probably despawned then. It wouldn't have gone far. It's either despawned or it got killed by other things. And if it was multiple other things, it could have been killed. Like if it attacked something that fights back, or if something like that baryonyx, I don't know. The baryonyx, just one probably wouldn't have been able to kill the Spino. But if there was more than one, it's possible. And maybe just one baryonyx could take down a Spino, because they do stun things. Or a megalodon came in from out in the ocean and killed him. Kinda sucks because I wanted to kill it eventually. I have seen an alpha megalodon when I first started. Oh, right here, killing something. When I first started with my other my other character I had here. Like, literally, one of the first things I saw was an alpha megalodon killing something right out here. And then a little while later, I found it dead right here by the shore, so I don't know what happened to it, if it just got too close to shore and killed itself or what. Okay. So what all do I need for the refining forge? I needed a ton of stone, didn't I? There it is. Yeah, 125 stone. Like, if there were a few trikes over here and it attacked one of them, they will defend each other, so it's very possible that it just... Or that could be what killed it. That's a big one, isn't it? If it was in the water and that thing aggroed on it, it's very possible that could have killed it. Oh, that was its tail. That's why it looked so big. I thought that was the dorsal fin. That's why I was like, ooh, that's a big one. But still, if there was a couple of them in the water that aggroed on him or something, it's very possible. Yeah, there's actually a shallow point in this waterway here that you can cross without having to go underwater even. But I can never remember exactly where it is. It's right over here somewhere. Right through here maybe. Yep, that's it. That's the one. Is that just a big old rock up there? Did I? Yeah, I did. I'm gonna have to go and get some rocks now. I didn't mean to hit it 7 times, I meant to only hit it 6 times. Because once I get the refining forge, I can pick away at smaller things around here to get metal to start making things. It's just in the meantime, I've got no way to start making things that require metal. Because it's not just the metal, it's metal ingots that you need to make stuff. How much do I have? 79. Let's drop that. I don't need the parachute. I can make one later on if I need to. Yeah, let's fix that then. Another reason I like to keep them on low follow distance is you can just turn right around and do that. Trikes are the same way. They'll be right behind you close enough where you can just turn around and place stuff right in their inventory if you need to. It's extremely useful. Now, what all did I need besides the... I need a lot of hide. I don't have enough hide. Shit. I've got some more at home though, so you hold that. And let's head for home. One of the very first things I'll be making when I get my smithy is a crossbow, because it is extremely useful and much better than this thing. Plus, the crossbow doesn't have that problem where if you hold the thing for too long, you start to shake. Well, because you don't have to hold it to fire. Now give me those stones, and we'll make a refining forge. Did the refining forge have to go on a floor? I can't remember. Yeah, it requires placement on floor. Which means I'll have to make at least another thatch foundation. I don't have this stuff for a wooden one. Oh, I don't need much though. It doesn't need to be encased in the walls either. It can just be like stuck on the side here somewhere. Ah shit, that was a ceiling. I'm an idiot. Yeah, that seems a bit better. That seems about right. Damn it, so I just wasted some of that wood. I knew that didn't look right. There we go. I don't think that's going to be able to go there, is it? Nope. Shit. Oh, it can go right there. I thought that would be too high for it. Now, the smithy will also need to go on a floor, so hopefully if I put that there, I can place the smithy here when I get it. But yeah, this requires wood, thatch, or spark powder to activate, but spark powder is by far the best option for it. So I'm going to take the spark powder from here and place it into here. And let's get that other metal that I had laying around somewhere. Right there. And let's get that placed in there. How much metal did I need to craft a smithy? I need 5 metal ingots. I've got how much metal in here? 9, so that'll leave me I'm 1 metal short of getting enough. So let's... There we go, place that metal into the refining forge. And I'll get 5 metal ingots out of that. Then I needed stone and wood, right? Yeah, 50 stone and 30 wood. Okay. piece went flying. I've got 45 of 50. Okay. Just need 5 more then. I'll just break down this whole thing then. And my water is getting low, so I'll go ahead and do that. And then I need 30 wood, which shouldn't be too difficult to reach. There we go. Now, as soon as that thing is done making those metal ingots, dang near, just a little bit longer and I'll get another one then, and then I can make a smithy. There we go. Now I can craft a smithy and place it hopefully right there too, because that does require a... Yep. Now, weapons. Ranged. Crossbow. I need 7 metal ingots, 35 fiber, and 10 wood. That's not much. I've got that here. I've got the fiber. I just need the metal ingots. But I also need to craft this. Only requires 1 metal ingot. And that, which requires 8. And I need one of these. And one of these would be useful as well. Now it is just a matter of getting all the metal I need for all this shit, which could take some time, considering I have only one source of metal, and that's pretty much only one source, and that's these things, one reliable source. And it takes a long time to get enough metal to do stuff with these. But now that that Spino's not over there, I can safely travel over to that other island if I make a bridge. I can swim across the water, but with that Megalodon being so nearby, I don't want to risk that. But before I go traveling over there, I will probably tame something else, like a trike or something that can carry with me. What the hell was that? I didn't even see what it said. Nope. How do I open the local chat? I can never remember that. Oh well, whatever. Because I would assume that a message like that would show up in local chat. I don't know. Because I'm curious what just attacked us. It wasn't that seagull. Yeah, one of the names I saw suggested for those seagull things was seagull mastax, because they do pretty much the same thing as the pegomastax. They just steal your shit. I'm gonna head down by the water's edge. There's more of those things down there, and I need to get some water pretty quick here too. Uh-oh, I don't have the wood I need for that. Wrong button. Yeah, there's very rich deposits of metal over on that island where I'm going, where I want to go to. There's a ton of metal over there. I can go over there. I would be coming back with over 600 metal when I was going over there with my other character, but I had to have a lot of dinos with me. I had at least 3 dinos with me each time, so we could carry all of it. I'm going to increase your weight a little more. Yeah, then these ones will give metal a little bit too, but not, it doesn't seem to be as common in those as it is in the other things. At least it didn't before when I was doing it. There it gave me 3 from that one, but I never used to get 3 out of these. Yeah, see, this is more like what I normally got from it. How much metal do I have? 15. I'm gonna need a lot more than that. Yeah, see, that one didn't even give me any, did it? Yeah, see, that's why I like to go for those other things, just those clusters, because those I almost always get metal out of those. Every once in a while you'll find one like that that doesn't give metal, but of course I'm hitting the big one instead of that. Already again? Damn. Why am I not getting metal now? Damn it. Oh, come on. Oh, this is just ridiculous. Now I'm not even getting metal out of them. Carry that, because I'm going to need those later on. I'm going to get rid of all this stone. I don't need to carry around that much of that. I'll carry around 1 so I can repair my pick when I need to. I'll get more out of these things. I didn't even need to pick one up. But yeah, I need a lot of metal if I want to start building stuff. If I want to start building better stuff, I need a lot of it. Yeah, those just aren't worth it usually. But if I can't find the other things, then I'll have no choice but to use those ones. There's one. Yeah, I'll get to the water and drink some water. I'll fill my water skin real quick too. Soon I won't need to be using the water skin anymore, and I won't have to worry about it losing water. But the glass jar for it, or whatever it was, water jar, I don't remember what it's called, but that thing is much heavier. And I'm out of cooked meat again already. Yeah, the thing with making jerky, it lasts way longer, but I've never really, it takes way longer to make it. And unless you've got a bunch of the supplies to make it and you make a ton of it at a time, it's not going to be that useful. At least not the way I see it. I find it more useful to just cook up about a stack of raw meat into the cooked meat and just use that for a while and then make more when you need it. The jerky will last for, I think it was days actually. Like real life time days. Like real time days. Like 2 days or something like that it'll last. Which, yeah, if you've got a ton of it, that's good. But usually I was only able to make 1 or 2 of them at a time, and then it's not worth it. Because you need more than that, and they only give you the same amount as cooked meat, so you only get the same amount of food from them as a piece of cooked meat. So it's, the way I saw it, that just wasn't worth spending all the resources and time to make it when it does the same thing for me. And I'm just going to have less of it then. How much metal do I have now? Got 30. I'll go along this shore, finish up here if I find any more of the clusters. And then I'll head back and I'll start breaking them, or start refining them into metal ingots. But yeah, as I was saying, metal, for each piece of metal that you get, it takes up 1 unit of weight, so it really weighs you down fast. I'm hoping I'll level up pretty quick here too. I'm damn near there. And breaking these things does give me a bit of experience, so any more. Any more clusters? Come on. There's got to be more around somewhere, right? I mean, there doesn't gotta be, but I'm hoping there is. Damn. That sucks. Okay, let's head to the other side then. Oh, that's dangerous. Stay away from the ray. Stay away from the manta. I don't want to get attacked by that. I've seen them attacking other dinosaurs in the water anyways, so I would assume they'd attack me too. Maybe they won't attack me, but I don't want to risk it. Because according to my brother, they will they will put you to sleep and you'll pass out under the water and you can drown then. I'm pretty sure that's what he told me. Something like that anyway. And I don't care to risk that. There's another one. Yeah, once I get a metal pick and a couple more dinosaurs, it'll be much easier to gather metal. I'll probably do what I did originally with my other character too and get a male and female raptor and a trike first. Oh, I did get a turtle one as my original first tame in the game, but that one died and it was too slow to make it worth dragging him around behind me all the time. I thought I saw a cluster right there, I guess not. I've got to be close to leveling up. That arrow is full. There we go. Now let's get back home. Hit any more of those little clusters if I see any on the way home. I'll level up here real quick. Let's get my food up to 120 as well. I don't have enough to get all of this stuff, so I'll get that one and then I'll get the last one on my next level up, I guess. Here, hold all that. That's one of the reasons I like having them around, is they're very helpful for carrying stuff back home. The raptors, not as much as other things. Raptors can't carry a whole lot. One of them, they can carry a ton. The one I had was a level, what was it? When I finished taming it, it was a level 36 when I tranked it, and then when I tamed it, it gained about half of that. A little less than half. And it was able to carry like 500 and some weight. It was able to carry like 520, I think it was, when I first got it, and it's like, yeah, that's pretty decent. It was able to carry more than my trike was. But yeah, metal is a very heavy resource, and so is obsidian, and crystal is way the same as metal and obsidian as well. Obsidian I won't need for a long time though, and that's a very dangerous one to go after, because that one you gotta go up to mountain tops and shit, or in caves, and they're very dangerous locations. Didn't I already give him some, or did I just keep all of it? Oh yeah, I just ended up dropping this stone and stuff when I was going to. So I only ended up with 41. I was thinking I'd already given him that 15 or whatever I had before and then gotten 41 more. Oh well. I'm gonna make a ton of arrows now. 66 arrows, that'll be good. Then I'll turn as many as I can into trank arrows. No, I don't think I'll turn all of them that I can into trank arrows. I'll leave myself a few tranquilizers that I can use if I need to keep something asleep for a little longer. So I'm able to craft 19. Get out of here, asshole. I'm able to craft 19. So I'm going to craft 9. No, I'll craft 10. 10. Okay, I'll craft 10 and I'll keep 9 narcotics just to have them in case I need to keep something asleep. I gave him those things, that's right. Ooh, 45. Yeah, one way I can always tell if I've been away from my home for a bit too long is I'll get a message that my spoiled meat has spoiled. That takes a little while. Do I have enough to make my crossbow now? No, I needed 7. I'm gonna make the crossbow before I end the episode. Whoops. Get back in there. Actually, the metal pick would probably be the best option to make first. Yeah, then anytime I need to repair it, I just have to bring it back here. That thing harvests faster and more efficiently than the stone one does. Now I'll get the crossbow. That crossbow is going to be my best friend for quite a while now. Yeah, see, I don't have to hold the thing back. And it does a lot more damage. Let's get this in here. Drop you, drop you. I've got way more arrows than I need for right now, but oh well. Oh, I need to get more spark powder. Let's do that. Let's make more spark powder because I'm going to need that, quite a bit of that. How much do I get for each thing? I get 2 for each of them. That's what I thought. Get down from there. Yeah, maybe he's carrying a bit too much. You don't need all of that. That's more than enough. Seriously, what I have in there right now will last him for a long time. Unless I'm riding on him and running him around like crazy, he'll have plenty for quite a while there. The sword takes 50 metal ingots. That's going to take a long time before I can make that. That's right, I can start crafting that shit now. Where do I have all of it? There it is. I don't have enough to craft the full set, and I don't have the full set unlocked either, but I can craft part of it. And that will give me quite a bit more defense than what I've got right now, I think. That takes 12, that takes 10. Okay. I can get the boots at least. The only thing is that is not good for heat. That will cause you to overheat easier, but it goes from 20 defense to 50 defense, or 20 armor to 50 armor, so it's a very decent increase. Now, I'll get the metal hatchet next. Then in the next episode, I'm going to have to go harvest more metal, because I've gone and burned through everything I just collected already. Anytime now. There we go. And it costs 2 to make a single metal ingot. It costs 2 metal, so... let's drop that. Okay. Oh, I think I don't need all of this. I'll keep the hide armor in here just in case I need some later on. But yeah, that should be it for this episode then. So, that's it for this one. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.